I'm going to keep on with these courses. You know, if I start something like this, I'm not going to give up mid.
Breaking news from Buckingham Palace, and it's shaking the royal world. Queen Camilla has reportedly made a shocking decision that no one saw coming. Sources say she plans to ban Meghan Markle from attending King Charles III's future funeral. Yes, you heard that right. As the King's health continues to decline in his battle with cancer, this decision is stirring up old wounds and deep emotions within the royal family. The rift between the Sussexes and the rest of the royals seems wider than ever. Years of tension, unspoken words, and quiet resentment, now bubbling to the surface. And this could be one of the most controversial royal moments of our time. King Charles was first diagnosed with cancer back in February 2024. Despite months of chemotherapy and immunotherapy, reports say the illness has been difficult to control. At 76, the King's condition has become a national concern, with many already whispering about what comes next for the monarchy. But while the country worries about the King's health, inside the palace, emotions are running high. Queen Camilla, who will oversee the King's final arrangements, has made up her mind. Meghan will not be welcome. A decision this bold tells us one thing: the royal wounds haven't healed. Not even close. If you want every royal update as it unfolds, make sure you're subscribed to Royals Explored and have those notifications on. Because this story is far from over. Reports say Queen Camilla didn't make this decision alone. It came after private discussions with King Charles himself. Sources claim he agrees that Meghan's presence could spark controversy, at a time meant to be solemn, respectful, and free of drama. But here's where things get even more complicated. The relationship between the Sussexes and the royal family has been fractured for years. Ever since Harry and Meghan stepped away from royal duties in 2020, the distance has only grown. Then came the Oprah interview in 2021, the one that shook the monarchy. The couple made shocking allegations, including claims of racism within the royal family. Insiders say King Charles was deeply hurt, especially by suggestions that someone had commented on baby Archie's skin tone. And let's not forget Queen Camilla's own role in this tension. In Prince Harry's memoir Spare, he described his stepmother in a way that raised eyebrows and reopened old wounds. Those wounds, it seems, never healed. Now, Camilla's decision to exclude Meghan from the King's funeral makes it painfully clear the family is still deeply divided. This isn't just royal drama. It's decades of emotion, pride, and hurt, finally surfacing at a critical moment. Royal funerals are steeped in tradition, processions, tributes, and careful protocol. But behind the grandeur, it's the family who decides the personal details. And this time, Camilla is drawing a firm line. Sources say she wants to avoid any scene that could distract from the King's legacy. No tension. No tears. No headlines that steal attention from the moment. But not everyone agrees with her approach. Some say Camilla is right, that the family has endured enough scandal and deserves a peaceful farewell. Others see it as cold, even cruel, another sign of how unforgiving the royal world can be. Either way, one thing's for sure, this decision has everyone talking. And it could change how the public views the monarchy forever. If you want to stay updated as this story unfolds, make sure you're subscribed to Royals Explored, because this royal chapter is far from over. Critics say moments of mourning should bring families together, not drive them further apart. They believe a funeral should be about forgiveness, reflection, and healing. But Queen Camilla's decision has done the opposite. Among Harry and Meghan supporters, outrage is growing. They see this as proof that the royal family still refuses to make peace, still unwilling to forgive or move forward. And that image could hurt the monarchy more than anyone inside the palace wants to admit. Meanwhile, the royal line of succession is quietly shifting. Prince William is next in line to the throne and is already preparing to take on more royal duties. When his time comes, Kate Middleton will become Queen Consort, and their son, Prince George, will step up as heir. For many, this feels like a chance for a fresh start, a chance for the monarchy to modernize, to connect with younger generations. But with Harry so far removed, that dream looks harder to achieve. The divide between the brothers now feels permanent. And Meghan's exclusion from the King's funeral could make it impossible to ever mend. But here's the twist: can Camilla's decision even be enforced? Royal funerals are national events, watched by millions. Completely banning a family member might raise legal and ethical questions. Some believe Meghan could show up anyway, making a powerful statement by defying the ban. Others think she'll stay away and speak out instead, turning her silence into a message of its own. Either way, the world will be watching. As King Charles's health continues to decline, questions about the monarchy's future grow louder. Tradition is clashing with modern expectations. And the royal family now stands at a crossroads, torn between dignity and compassion, protocol and forgiveness. Queen Camilla's decision may have been about control. But in the eyes of the public, it's become a symbol of division. The way the monarchy handles this moment could define its legacy for generations. So, what do you think? Is Queen Camilla right to ban Meghan Markle, or has she gone too far? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you don't want to miss the next twist in this royal drama, make sure you're subscribed to Royals Explored and turn on that notification bell. Because trust me, this story is only getting started.